Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying, but what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Like this first video, for example, where Bear ventures into a haunted forest. Bear, the creator behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Bear. Through his videos, he takes viewers on immersive journeys, often exploring abandoned locations and venturing into areas known for paranormal or cryptid activity. With his brave spirit and willingness to face the unknown, Bear keeps his audience captivated. But on this particular day, he would come to understand just how unpredictable and unsettling these adventures could truly become, facing an experience that would leave him physically and emotionally shaken. On this adventure, Bear decided to visit a notorious haunted forest, an area rumored to be rife with cryptid activity, including Bigfoot, and unsettling entities known as crawlers, said to inhabit the trees. He was aware that another explorer had recently had a terrifying experience here, involving crawlers and armed men, which she felt compelled to remove from the internet.
Welcome back to another adventure, fam. If you're new to the channel, I'm Bear. For today's adventure, I'm about to take us into this haunted forest where Dee from Dee's Dark Adventure had a crazy experience. But right now, I'm in this middle of this abandoned mill. And check this thing out. Also, just spiritual hauntings. A lot of spiritual hauntings out here in multiple areas all throughout. But the path that we're about to go down here in just a minute, apparently, if we go walk back there far enough, there's fences and armed men. And then she said there was a bunch of crawlers in the trees. She also told me that she had to take that video down. So this place is crazy. My chest is tight.
Adding to the already tense atmosphere, Bear mentioned he was still feeling physically unwell and emotionally disturbed from a recent visit to a nearby cemetery, feeling tight-chested and anxious before even entering the forest.
Even though I'm still feeling weird from that, that was like an hour and a half ago.
Despite the pre-existing unease and the forest's daunting reputation, Bear pressed on, entering the woods with caution. As he moved deeper into the dense forest, his physical symptoms began to worsen significantly. He described his head hurting intensely and experiencing discomfort in his stomach, feelings that grew stronger the further he ventured from his truck.
Oh man, my freaking head is hurting. Something's going on with my insides. Something ain't right. Oh man. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm hurting though. Like right here I'm hurting. My head's hurting. This place has got me off, man, like in a bad way. I haven't felt this bad in a long time, actually. And whatever else is going on down in my lower stomach, that's new.
The anxiety mounted as he navigated the path, the unsettling history of the place seemingly weighing down on him physically. As twilight approached, the forest grew darker and more foreboding. Bear began experiencing unsettling sensory phenomena. He caught glimpses of movement in the periphery, heard unexplained whistles echoing through the trees, and most disturbingly, heard sounds of breathing close by, which he described as a growly breath.
Lots of different water sources out here. Oh man, I just remembered the crawlers in the trees. Oh. Something was just moving over there. Over there. I gotta pull my hat up. Something's moving around. Okay. Let's go to the bottom of the creek bed here and hang out here for a minute. I just heard breathing right behind me. That was a growly breath.
These auditory and visual cues heightened his sense of being watched and dramatically increased the tension of his solo exploration. The situation escalated dramatically when Bear witnessed something truly terrifying. He clearly saw a large, distinct eye ducking behind a tree nearby. He described it as being big and having an orange-yellow color, a visual confirmation of a non-human presence observing him.
So my original plan... Oh, I just seen a light, or an eye. Duck behind that tree. Are you kidding me? Did you guys catch that? I seen an eye right in here. A big eye. It was orangish yellow.
Moments later, he heard a terrifying sound, a distinct growl or something similar, emanating from close by, confirming that whatever was out there was not friendly and was making its presence known.
Oh, there was it again. There it was again. No frickin' way, man. That thing sounded terrifying.
Overwhelmed by the encounters and the undeniable feeling of being stalked, Bear decided he needed to leave immediately. He felt the need to move quickly, opting for a fast walk or jog back to the safety of his truck. Acknowledging the danger of being so far from safety while feeling unwell and threatened.
We gotta get out of here. So, I just jogged some more, and I don't worry about filming it. Just worried about moving fast and safe.
Even as he made his way back, his physical symptoms, including the severe headache and stomach discomfort, persisted. A lingering reminder of the ordeal.
My head is really hurting me. Ow. My head. And my stomach. What is going on? Ow.
Upon reaching his truck, despite having planned a stealth camp for the night, the unsettling experience and his continued physical distress made it impossible for him to stay.
I was gonna do like a stealth camp tonight. Here. I got a thermos of hot water right here. We was gonna do some ramen noodles up. We got our fire pit down there. I was gonna get a fire going.
He canceled his camping plans, deciding the potential risk and the lingering feeling of unease were not worth it. The mystery of the eye, the growl, and the oppressive atmosphere of the forest remained unsolved. While physical discomfort might eventually subside, the psychological impact of feeling watched and encountering an unknown, possibly hostile entity in the wilderness can be long-lasting. Bear's experience serves as a stark warning about the potential dangers lurking in remote, supposedly haunted locations. His sharp instincts ensured his safety, but one thing's for sure, he won't be planning a camping trip in those particular woods anytime soon. Venturing into places shrouded in unsettling reputations is the mission of channels like Exploring with Fighters. Led by Dan, they delve into the unknown, seeking encounters that push the boundaries of comfort and belief. But tonight, Dan and his friend Flex face one of their most challenging locations yet. A forest known only as the Screaming Woods, a place notorious for its terrifying nightly reports. Dan, the voice behind Exploring with Fighters, brings his viewers along on journeys to locations steeped in history and alleged paranormal activity. With his friend Flex, he prepared for an overnight camp in the heart of the Screaming Woods, a place locally rumored to be plagued by paranormal occurrences and specifically warned against visiting at night. Locals actively discourage ghost hunters, posting signs and attempting to deter visitors, hinting at unsettling truths the woods hold.
Well, never thought this day would come. The day where I take myself into the screaming woods and camp for the night. This is Derren Forest, in Pluckley, home to around about 1,000 people, and the church dates back to the 14th century. Let's just say though, the residents are not a fan of this. They hate ghost hunters. They hate people coming to their village in search of the paranormal, even though the place is plagued with it. They'll put up signs telling you not to venture in the woods. There's no such things as ghosts.
The preparation for the overnight stay involved packing a substantial amount of gear, including heavy firewood, tents, and sleeping bags. Getting into the woods itself proved a challenge. They noted that the entrance pathway had been purposefully cut, suggesting an attempt to block access. Despite the physical difficulties of carrying their equipment and the visible efforts to keep people out, they pressed on, ready to face whatever the woods might hold.
Okay, so we're at the Screaming Forest right now. This place is apparently the most haunted forest in the UK. I've been here once before with the overnight crew and stuff kicked off. We are camping here. We're camping overnight, but there's only me and Flex. Now, we do have a spare tent and sleeping bag inside the roof box. Catch me there, you already know. But right now, we're just packing up. We have a ton of stuff, and that's why we need that extra person as well, because look at state. I've got so much firewood. I've got like 4 bags and sleeping bags and tents, and we might take a quilt because it is going to be -degrees tonight. So, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. It looks like it might have just genuinely fallen. Oh no, it's not. Nope, it's been cut. It's been cut purposely to destroy this entrance. They don't want people going inside of the woods for some reason. So you ready for this?
I was ready. Yeah. I've got the cable ties.
Oh, you got the cable ties. Honestly, I don't know how we're going to carry all this, but it's that wood, it's heavy as hell.
Setting up their camp, they strategically placed a variety of paranormal investigation equipment. This included CCTV cameras mounted on trees, REM pods forming a perimeter around their tents, a music box, and cat balls, all designed to detect any nearby activity. As darkness truly fell, the eerie reputation of the woods began to manifest. They started hearing distinct screaming noises echoing through the trees, initially dismissed as potential pranksters, but the sounds persisted as the night deepened.
Well, deep inside the screaming woods, let's set fire like instantly.
Yeah. Right now.
Tesco's bags are invincible. I'm trying to break it.
If that was an ounce of bag, it would snap.
I know. The hell?
Right, so while I'm putting this up, I will tell you, we might not, well we might venture off a little bit, but we're going to conduct most of the night from the tent. I'm going to place CCTV cameras on the trees. I'm going to screw them to the trees. I'm also going to put REM pods and other devices around the tents. I'm going to set up a basically perimeter of REM pods. I think I have 3 REM pods. So I'm going to set them up in a triangle formation and other devices as well.
Almighty screams. Now it could be just kids messing around, but we still are quite early. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so I'm assuming that's what it is.
Hopefully. If it isn't, then
Bro, it could just be kids messing around, but there's still screaming coming from in the woods.
Yeah.
As the hours passed, the sounds became more concerning, evolving from screams to what sounded like a man wailing in the distance. Soon after, their carefully placed equipment began to activate. The cat balls and REM pods started going off intermittently, suggesting something unseen was moving around their campsite. This confirmed that whatever was causing the sounds might be getting closer.
It's a man's voice. Try to keep an eye on it. We keep hearing a man wailing. But
yeah.
One there.
There.
One there. Oh, I'm right, the REM pod just went off a bit then. And that, oh, there we go. And the cat ball's going off.
Won't stop.
Attempting to communicate, Dan and Flex began calling out to the unseen presence. The devices responded with what appeared to be intelligent answers. When asked if it was male, the REM pod reacted. When asked if it died in the woods or was found hanging, the device reacted strongly, particularly to the question about being found hanging, flashing its most intense red light, indicating extreme proximity. This prompted Dan to share the local legend of a schoolteacher found hung in the woods centuries ago. And when asked if it was the teacher, the devices responded again, seeming to confirm the connection.
Are you a male? It's a male.
That's like the worst thing.
What? Behind us?
Yeah.
That light's really dim as well.
Did you die in these woods?
Oh. Died in the woods. The atmosphere's changed here.
Alright then, I've got a question for you that'll amp this up a bit. Were you found in a tree hanging? Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, it's right on it, bro. That's right on it. That's red. Flashing red. It's very rare it does that.
What's that mean?
It means it's like literally on it. Holy shit.
Were you a teacher?
A teacher?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute why I've said that. Were you a... Oh.
It's on it again. Whatever you're doing, you're causing a reaction here. Because, what do you mean a teacher?
Right, so I happen to know that I'm pretty sure there's 11 or 13 ghosts in this village, right? And one of them in Screaming Woods was a school teacher, a local school teacher, and he was found one day while he was meant to be in school. He was found in the forest, hung by the pupils that he taught at the school.
Really?
So if that's you that's here, could you set that off again? I don't mean any harm. We're just interested to find out if you are still here. Oh,
there we go. Bro, you can see the way he did it. It like literally grabbed it, because it went through all the colours and then grabbed it.
The interactions became increasingly unsettling. They asked the presence to stop the cat ball, and it did, suggesting the entity understood and could control the devices. When asked if it needed help or was trapped, the devices indicated a strong affirmative. The apparent intelligent responses from a spirit potentially from the 1800s using modern equipment sparked a discussion about how spirits might learn after death, theorizing it could be through lingering memories or emotions perceived by the living.
Whoa, it's getting closer.
Can you stop that, please? Stop.
Well, it stopped the cat ball. Someone else here. Or if you need help, or... I mean, do you need help? Oh shit. Oh, bro. It flicked for all of them. It's gone. Why would it tell us it needs help and then leave?
It understands what they are, and it is using them to respond to us.
Which is weird if you think about it, because don't forget, if this truly was that teacher and he died in the 1800s, how the hell would he know what they are?
Maybe, because remember where we are, and remember how many people come and try and do this.
Despite the activity around the camp, they decided to venture into the denser part of the forest where they had heard the initial screams, equipped only with night vision. As they walked, the atmosphere intensified. They described feeling watched from multiple directions and noticed a strange echo and an intensely cold breeze. Calling out and trying to provoke a response yielded no immediate reaction in that specific area, although they maintained the eerie feeling of not being alone.
Leave camp and venture into the woods a bit. We have been hearing quite a lot of screaming. So, and the only thing that we're going to have a torch with us.
Feels like I've been watched from numerous angles. Yeah, just the way it's laid out. It's like, I don't know, it is really cold, very dense. Yeah. It feels different. It's like an eerie silence, but knowing something is here. But there is an echo. There's a horribly cold breeze coming from here. I mean, we've heard that maybe it's just one of the things you can't get it to do on command. Maybe it's just a...
Returning to the safety of their camp, they prepared for sleep, leaving the equipment running. Even while trying to drift off, the strange occurrences didn't entirely cease. Both Dan and Flex heard faint, distant wailing or mumbling sounds during the night, reinforcing the unsettling nature of the woods, even in the quietest hours.
Bro, I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I've left all the equipment running, even the REM pod and that. Everything's over there. Music box is still out. Everything's out. Fire's dying down. It's looking a lot darker around us. Put that light there.
If I hear anything and you're still asleep, I'll wake you up.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna shut the main compartment. Just this netting. Just like falling asleep, I could hear things in the distance, like wailing noises.
Did you hear that mumbling?
Yeah. What was that?
Like a distant mumbling.
Yeah.
Noise. Ages ago when I think I was walking around on my own.
As morning arrived, cold and tired, they began packing up. Reflecting on the night, they confirmed the significant, seemingly intelligent interactions with the REM pod and Catball, particularly the responses related to the hung teacher legend and the spirit needing help. While they didn't experience any major physical threats or dramatic apparitions they had hoped for, the intelligent communication through the devices and the persistent strange sounds made it a uniquely unsettling and convincing encounter, reinforcing the Screaming Woods' reputation as a place truly plagued by something otherworldly. Stepping into the unknown, guided by random chance, can lead you down paths you never expected. But what happens when those paths reveal not just abandoned history, but unsettling mysteries and chilling encounters? These findings might make you question what's really out there, waiting to be discovered. Meet the creator behind the YouTube channel, The Wandering series. Through his videos, he takes viewers on journeys of exploration, often guided by the unpredictable nature of Randonautica. His expeditions lead him to various locations, seeking out the weird and the unexplained, embracing the randomness of discovery. With a knack for adventure and a keen eye for the unusual, he keeps his audience engaged. But on this particular trip, the algorithm seemed to guide him towards something truly unsettling. Eager to embrace the warming weather and get back to exploring, the creator fired up the Randonautica app, aiming for a series focused on attracting something specific: money. The journey began, leading him into the familiar coulees, a landscape he felt offered the most interesting potential for unexpected finds. His first point brought him to an area featuring historical exhibits related to the region's coal mining past. He noted finding multiple dead birds scattered around, a small detail that added a subtle layer of unease to the otherwise ordinary location.
This is exciting. I had a lot of fun doing this last time, and the video seemed to do really good. This time I'm gonna try to do some more. I gotta train myself to be better with this camera. I do have this wide camera lens, I guess. You like kind of put it on. I guess I can kind of show you guys. What is this? Oh, so this is like a little interactive center. Lethbridge used to be known as Coal Banks. That was the original name until they changed it after, I forget his first name, William Lethbridge died or whatnot. But yeah, it used to be Coal Banks because it was a coal mining town. Kind of neat. So let's stop here first. Let's check it out. Yeah, 'cause they discovered coal, and this is like an old mining cart. That's kind of cool. It's like Minecraft, right? Just a bunch of dead birds up there. Okay, like that one's just like decaying. I don't think that can be very good, but we got this thing.
The trek continued through the coulees, eventually leading him towards the first designated Randonautica point. yielding no results related to his intent. Disappointed but not deterred, he generated a second point, hoping the next destination would offer a more interesting anomaly.
We gotta head this way. The thing with this is like winter kind of takes you out because I haven't hiked for a long time. Turns out it's very tiring. Yeah, actually I should check this spot. Actually, it's not really that far. We just gotta make it to, I guess we gotta go back to Fort Whoop Up. Like this is it, guys. No, I'm not crawling through this. Is there treasure over there? I want to say no. What do we think, guys? I think we end it here. Stop number 1 is a letdown. We got bush.
The second point guided him to a different area of the coulees, near a river. Along the way, he spotted sign warnings such as hazardous water and a weir wire, adding a cryptic layer to the surroundings. As he approached the general vicinity of the second point, he again noted finding more dead birds, reinforcing the strange, macabre presence in the area. The actual point turned out to be nothing more than a manhole cover nestled amongst some bush. Once again, the specific Randonautica target yielded no tangible results.
That's more like it. Oh, what's this? This is a sign. Hazardous water, do not approach wire, proceed to opposite. Weir? The f is this? Okay. Extreme danger, hazardous water. Oh, a lot of dead birds I'm finding. And this is like right down here. Is there money in that bush? I think I would rather go down the manhole than that, but I think we call it here. Money? No. No money. Save, report. So that's it.
With 2 points failing to produce anything remarkable, he generated a third and final target. This point appeared to be somewhat on his way back. However, while heading in that general direction, he spotted a peculiar structure in the distance, a small tower-like building that immediately piqued his curiosity. And so, he made a detour towards this intriguing structure, sensing it might hold the weirdness he was seeking.
Sort of kind of on the way back. I feel like we've been here, but that is the way we need to go. Spot number 3, let's go. 0 for 2. Hopefully this last spot brings us some money, and I want to go see that. You can see it from here. Like, you guys see that? It's a little tower thing over there. I don't care if it's not on the way. I'm stopping there to check it out. It's a really cool looking building, isn't it? It kind of looks like a military base almost. Like.
As he drew closer, the structure revealed itself to be far stranger than anticipated. Nestled in a clearing amidst the trees, it was a small, dilapidated building. Before even reaching it, he stumbled upon an incredibly bizarre find: an outdoor chandelier hanging inexplicably from a tree branch. The sheer randomness of this discovery was unsettling, a clear sign that this area held unusual secrets. Pushing past this oddity, he continued towards the structure itself, ready to see what further strangeness awaited.
I kind of want to see this. The hell is this? This is like a... It's like a chandelier. Actually, it is a chandelier. What the hell is this? What is that? What's this doing here? Can I take this? The tree has like a butthole, it seems too. What's going on? That's pretty random. Ooh. This looks really fucking steep. Okay. Okay. Oh. We did it. I guess that is sort of kind of the Hansel and Gretel house.
The structure turned out to be known locally as the Doll House, or Witch's Hut. Upon entering, the scene was truly disturbing. The interior was filled with dolls, many missing their heads, alongside various other strange objects. The atmosphere was thick with an unnerving energy. He encountered other explorers there who confirmed it was an ongoing art project, constantly added to by different people, including potentially architecture students. Despite the explanation, The collection of decapitated dolls and eerie items created a deeply creepy environment, a far cry from the simple money anomaly he had initially sought.
I found the king of the homeless camps down here. Wow. Look at this. Murdell Island. Doing guy not much. What do we have? Oh, we got Rainier. We got a baby. A lot of the heads seem to be missing. Well, that can't be good, can it? Who is that? Snow White? Yeah, Snow White lost her head. Other baby lost her head. This baby still has sort of kind of a face. Someone has a little head obsession with babies, it seems. Oh. Look at this. Kind of weird, isn't it? It's like a bone.
The dollhouse.
The dollhouse?
We like to call it the witch's hut.
It does kind of look like a witch's hut.
No, apparently there's rumors that it used to be an art project that got kind of like out of hand.
Okay.
So more and more people keep adding to it. There's a couple of new things.
Architect students, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what
it was? Oh, okay.
That's a rumor though. It's not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
But yeah, there's typically a bunch of people add stuff to it.
Okay.
Like every so often.
I see there's like a lot of dolls.
Yeah. Last time we were here, like a week ago, there's been some new additions since then, I think.
Right.
So.
Leaving the disturbing dollhouse, the creator began his walk back towards his starting point. As he passed the area near the dollhouse, a chilling sound cut through the quiet of the coulees. Distinct and unmistakable, he heard someone yell, "Help!" The voice didn't seem to belong to the people he had just met. He paused, reviewing the recording, convinced it was a separate, unsettling sound that hung in the air. The unexpected cry added a layer of real-world fear to the strange findings of the day, leaving him questioning who or what was out there.
Someone just yelled, "Help!" Like, it wasn't them. That was like a different voice. I'm gonna have to actually review that. That's weird. What's going on here? Someone yelled, "Help!" Dude, I swear someone did. I don't think it was them. That sounded like more over here. I don't think it was those guys in the murder dollhouse, they called it. I don't think it was them. Oh.
Despite the unsettling yell and the bizarre dollhouse, the final Randonautica point, located near the area where the cry was heard, turned out to be just another unremarkable patch of ground, offering no further clues or strange finds. The Randonautica goal of finding money was completely unsuccessful, finishing 0 for 3. The day's adventure, guided by random coordinates, ultimately failed to deliver monetary gain, but certainly succeeded in delivering the strange and the creepy. From scattered dead birds and a random chandelier to a house filled with headless dolls and an unexplained cry for help, the couples held more secrets than the Randonautica app could pinpoint. The experience serves as a stark reminder that sometimes the most disturbing anomalies aren't found exactly where you look, but on the unexpected detours along the way. Venturing into camping spots and forests is a chilling prospect, but what happens when the subtle whispers of the woods shift into unmistakable, unsettling replies? In the middle of 2021, a couple's TikTok account, normally filled with joyful clips of their shared adventures, posted a short, 15-second video that quickly took a dark and unsettling turn. What began as a simple recording of a peaceful pond soon revealed something deeply disturbing.
Known as the Snow Walker, this grainy handheld video shows what many believe could be the legendary Yeti walking steadily across a distant snow-covered slope. The climbers, reportedly filming in Nepal, spotted the creature trudging through deep snow.
At first glance, the footage seemed ordinary, capturing quiet water and the surrounding woods. But a strange, uneasy feeling quickly crept in. Then, in the distance, a shadowy figure appeared, moving stealthily through the trees. The person filming noticed they were being watched, and as soon as the camera was raised toward the figure, it disappeared without a trace. The video ended abruptly. This sudden and mysterious encounter sparked countless questions and unease. Who or what was that shadow? Why did it vanish so quickly? Its true nature remains unknown. Was it just another person? Something supernatural? Or something else entirely? Even more troubling is the question that haunts many. Did the person filming manage to escape safely? Years on, the clip continues to send chills down the spines of those who've seen it, leaving behind an eerie mystery that remains unsolved. Exploring the wilderness can lead to breathtaking experiences, but sometimes the silence is broken by sounds that suggest you are not alone. These sounds will make you question just how secluded you really are when you venture off the beaten path. Meet the group behind the YouTube channel, Off the Walls After Hours. Known for their adventures and explorations, this trip saw them attempting to navigate a difficult environment, building a makeshift bridge, and setting up camp in a challenging spot. What started as a rugged outdoor excursion would soon take a turn towards the unexplained, leaving them with more questions than answers. Their journey began with the practical challenges of reaching their intended camping spot. Facing an obstacle, the group worked together, cutting branches and maneuvering a fallen tree to create a way across the water, highlighting their determination to push forward despite the difficulties presented by the wild terrain.
Here, let me see if I can break it. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Here.
Should be able to.
I should be able to just pop off.
Okay, someone hold it.
There it goes. We just need to cut those small branches off the top. Watch your feet.
Oop, my bad. Alright.
All those small branches need to be chopped. Yeah. Which is a good idea.
This
no.
is sketchy. I got it. Yeah, you get those. That should be good. Here.
We need a couple more like that, dude.
Oh yeah.
We could definitely get that long one out now, though. Right there. You literally laid it right on that tip. Look at that.
Perfect.
Right there. We need a couple more. Boom, we're done. We get across for tonight.
Oh yeah.
We gotta just keep moving it that way, towards Keegan.
It's not out. There's a...
What the fuck was that? Here, help Jordan, help Jordan. Keep moving it this way.
You got it from the bottom?
It's literally right.
Bottom?
Move it this way, move it this way. Boom, perfect. It's coming, it's coming.
Keep on.
They eventually made it across the water, finding a spot to set up camp, ready to settle in for the night by the fire.
Alright, so we made it across that wild ass shit. We are about to set up a tent, probably on these rocks, unfortunately, because there's not much to go. Oh, there goes my water bottle.
As night fell, they got a fire going, enjoying the warmth as the temperature began to drop. The atmosphere seemed relaxed, the sounds of nature and their own activity filling the air. But this tranquility wouldn't last, as an unexpected sound pierced the relative silence.
Buddy brought hand warmers. Don't think we'll need them now. It's pretty nice out tonight.
Yeah, it's beautiful out, boys. Got the fire going. Cheers to that.
A sudden, loud boom echoed around them. The group immediately reacted, unsure of its origin or what could have caused such a distinct noise in their remote location.
Although, a bit ago, want to explain what we heard?
We heard a big boom above us, which we think of
well,
as
I don't
tracks.
know if it was above us, bro. Real shit. 100% feel like that came from behind us.
Oh, that's lighting up good.
Oh yeah. The boom was weird, wasn't it, Tony?
Yes, it was. Definitely weird.
Despite the initial jolt from the unknown sound, they continued their night, focusing on dinner and conversation by the fire. The boom remained a point of discussion, an unsettling mystery hanging in the air.
What are you doing here, Tony?
Trying to cook a mozzarella and prosciutto. It's working pretty well at the ends. Look to that sizzle.
Definitely can't hear the sizzle out here.
Oh yeah, it's melting. It is melting.
Taste test, taste test.
Frame of Italian success.
Oh yeah. What are you chowing down on over here, Keek?
Cheddar and sour cream lays.
Oh, interesting.
I've never heard of these.
Me neither. The fact that they just come in a box like that is wild.
They're good though.
Keeping warm by the fire. It's kind of getting a little colder as the night goes on, but that's just how it goes.
It's alright. It's okay. This is what we have to do. This is what we gotta do to survive, guys.
Yes, sir.
So who's gonna be the sex slave?
Well, we were thinking, me and Keegan.
On you.
We kind of talked about this ahead of time.
Alright.
And
We're thinking about using your hole.
we think that you would be the best candidate for it.
That's why we.
I don't think so.
That's why we bought lube.
Yeah, that is why we bought lube.
We didn't tell you about it, but we bought it.
I highly doubt it.
Oh no, we bought it.
Yeah.
Go right from the back, Keek. Yeah, we know what that is.
I'm gonna bring this wood over here too.
So, we got a bag of meat, but we put snow in it to keep the meat warm. We don't have a brand cooler, so yeah. We have budig, I don't know how to pronounce this, budig meat, and Hawaiian rolls. If you don't know how great this combo is, well, that's on you.
Really going up in blaze. It's warm, boy. Oh.
Just split this bitch down the middle. Like so. Open that up.
Get a little sub sandwich in this bitch.
There you go. Just grab it back.
You good?
Oh yeah. You want some meat, Johnny?
Sure.
Got honey ham and then honey roasted turkey.
Honey ham. Look at that ham, bro. Weakness. I love. Oh my
Dude,
God.
I love ham too, bro.
Like,
Ham's so good. I was throwing away stuff, by the way.
This is getting fucking big.
Oh yeah. You know what else is getting real big?
yeah.
My dick right about now.
Let me see it, bud.
I don't know. No, man, that's huge.
Nice cock, right?
That's huge.
Nice cock.
Okay, guys.
I'm about to roll.
Oh. Jordan, would you like to back up? I think Jordan says he's feeling good right now. Now that one was kind of a crazy. Well.
Alright, so we are about to go up on the tracks, check out that noise.
Let's go.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna shit off the side.
Later, The group decided to venture up onto a nearby track, perhaps drawn by curiosity or simply exploring their surroundings further. As they made their way along the track, the strange occurrences continued. They began hearing sounds on the old structure itself. Creaks, footsteps, and something that sounded like objects being thrown.
Alright, so we are about to go up on the tracks, check out that noise. Let's go. Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna shit off the side and land on Tony.
What a prank.
That would be a fucking sick prank. Listen. Shh. Oh, dude, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh, no.
It could be slick.
Tony, I'm gonna fall on you. You better.
Nothing at all. What is that? Something threw a rock. Bro, promise.
That was him.
Promise.
They came from that way, dog. There was wood crackling over there.
The noises were distinct and unnatural, causing them to question if they were truly alone on the track.
No, it's the fire. It's the fire crackling. We just heard it again.
Dude, it bounced off the metal. I don't know what the fuck that was.
As the night progressed, the unsettling sounds didn't cease. The group reported hearing what sounded like distant talking, faint, and just on the edge of audibility, adding another layer to the growing sense of unease.
I hear talking in the distance. 100% just heard talking in the distance.
This was followed by the repeated sound of whistling, a series of brief, clear whistles that seemed to emanate from the darkness around them. Despite trying to rationalize the sounds as wind or something else natural, they couldn't shake the feeling that something or someone was out there with them, actively making noise.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I feel like I keep hearing a faint whistling. You didn't hear that? What did it sound like? It's like a... Yeah. You did hear that? Yeah. That's Tony. No, I just heard the whistle again. Oh. Stop. I'm trying. We keep hearing a whistle, bro. Huh? We keep hearing whistling.
Even as they decided to head back down from the track, the strange audio phenomena persisted, with one of the group hearing another peculiar squealing sound.
Okay, so as we were heading down, we heard another weird squealing noise.
The series of unexplained noises, the boom, the sounds on the track, the distant talking, and the repeated whistling, left the group feeling unnerved and questioning what they had truly encountered in the wilderness that night. The source of these sounds remains unknown, adding this camping trip to the list of unsettling encounters in the great outdoors. Encountering the unexpected in seemingly ordinary places can be just as unsettling as venturing into the wilderness. These clips might make you look twice the next time you're out and about. Captured on the channel Driveline, which documents various scenes and moments, often from the road, this particular footage presents a moment of intense, unprovoked anger observed in a public setting. The owner of the channel remains unknown, adding a layer of anonymity to the person behind the lens who witnessed this unsettling display. What began as just another moment captured would turn into a strange and disturbing observation of human behavior.
I have no clue what's going on. What is going on? What the hell is going on?
The footage opens when an unknown person without a shirt and only in shorts is standing next to a massive truck and is aggressively throwing the truck's mat forward. It seems as if he was here to wash the mats, but the mystery could be solved. Why was he acting that way?
Some kind of manual drying method here. yeah, he's wringing his. He went. What is going on, guys? Somebody tell me in the comments. Somebody help me understand. Okay, I'm gonna guess he got him a fresh cup of coffee, got in his truck, and spilled that fresh cup of coffee all over everything. His clothes, his floor mats, his shoes. He's clearly pissed off, and he's pissed at his coffee, which, by the way, he didn't pick up, throw in the trash. So that's how stuff ends up just laying around.
The person then continues doing what he had for a longer time, aggressively washing mats and throwing while being out of his head. The point that could be seen from this is that the person was probably on high substances. While there's no supernatural explanation here, encountering such raw, unpredictable anger in a common, everyday setting can be deeply disturbing. It raises unsettling questions about what drives such public displays and the potential volatility hidden beneath the surface of daily life. There's no clear answer to what truly provoked the individual's rage that morning, leaving the encounter shrouded in the mystery of human behavior at its most unpredictable. It serves as a stark reminder that disturbing encounters aren't confined to dark forests or abandoned buildings. Sometimes they can happen right in front of you, in the most ordinary places. Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these clips, subscribe to my channel and click to see more on the video on screen.